Welcome to Middle-Aged Magic, the theme park planning and holiday blog with your host Sharon,
and Sam,
who was just about to take a drink. Today's episode is entitled 21 Days to Go, because that's how long it will be.
21 days to go.
Because that's how long it's going to be for us before we go away on our jolly holidays when we release this video. So come back after the titles, which Sam is now going to dance to like a Muppet, and we'll tell you all about our plans. So there's 21 days to go. She's resisting the urge to sing again. She can't help herself. Yeah, so it's 21 days to go. We've got...
After 8 long years.
Yeah, there has been a while. And we did book it over a year ago, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we had 359 days or something like that.
It was quite a lot.
Yeah, it was over a year.
It was. So this afternoon, in between my work and food and whatever else I was doing, I was thumbing through our planning folder and I noticed that I had the wrong date on my Disney tickets.
There was a moment of panic.
Yep. So there was almost a ticket disaster this afternoon.
And it wasn't just out by a couple of days.
Oh no, it was out by 20 days.
We wouldn't even have been in Florida. We'd have come
when my
home
ticket started.
For over a week by the time your tickets had started.
Exactly. So my Universal ticket was fine, but my Disney World ticket was way out. So I've no idea how it got ballsed up, I think is probably the best description of that. I don't know whether it was a me thing, computer thing, or whatever thing.
It was a thing.
It was a thing. But after I had a meltdown, panic attack, and a shit, what am I going to do? I telephoned the lovely people at Attractions Tickets Direct, and less than an hour later, as if by magic, I had a real ticket again.
For the right dates this time.
For the right date. The woman on the phone was absolutely amazing. She was very understanding. Don't worry, we'll get it all sorted out for you. So within an hour, my original Disney ticket had been cancelled and I had a new one.
Right, can I now just say
what? That yours was right?
We are now equal. Yes, you can no longer rip me for booking the wrong flight once.
Yeah, right.
We are now equal.
It wouldn't have been so bad, but when did we buy these tickets? We bought these tickets in January or February.
28th of December 2022.
Yeah, right. So we've had them for over a year. That date has been on that ticket since I bought it.
Yes.
And spent the last, I don't know how long, paying for it. And I only noticed today because you'd added your ticket to my Disney experience.
And I
freaked out because the dates didn't match.
So, yeah, over a year.
Yeah, so check the date on your tickets, people.
Yes. I'm just thankful you realise now, and we weren't at the gate of Disney. You throwing a complete hissy fit.
Well, it's lucky you messaged me earlier with a little happy dancing emoji saying
I'd linked mine in.
You'd linked your ticket in, because that made me think. So there you go. So if you buy your tickets for Attractions Tickets Direct and you make a massive cock up like I did, just phone them. They're really lovely. They'll fix it for you. Oh, yeah. So that was the almost disaster today. We had some awesome new good tidings today, because another almost cock up on my part was when we got our Middle-Aged Magic t-shirts way back. When did we get them? In the summer last year? Before we went to Disney.
Time, was it?
Yeah,
so before we went to Paris.
Yeah. So I said to you, didn't I? Oh, wouldn't it be really great if we ordered some hoodies that we could wear when we're in Florida? Because it would be chilly in the evenings, and it would be nice to put a Middle-Aged Magic hoodie on. We'll look really cool. They'll have our logo on the back. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you did say that in October.
I did. Guess who forgot to buy them, book them book them in with the lady that does that stuff for us.
Oh, would that be you?
That would be me. So I realised this on, what day is it today while we're recording this? Is it Wednesday? I realised this on Saturday. So I sent her a panicked Facebook message on Saturday going, oh my God, I forgot to do this. Are we going to have enough time? We've only got, because I usually give her at least a month's notice or 6 weeks notice. And she went, oh yeah, I can do that for you, no problem. Today, got the images, she's done them for us. So I will insert images here. And as an extra bonus goodie, she's put our names on the front in case we forget who we are.
If we ever do try a cocktail, it's quite possible.
Yes. And the cake to Sam ratio in her picture of her is very accurate.
It's not big enough. So I have to have the trailer for the cake.
Yes. And of course, in my picture, I've always got my phone in my hand, so I have
and a coffee cup.
And a coffee cup and a t-shirt with a shark on it.
Yeah.
So that yeah. The only thing that would have made yours any better if you'd have had a shopping bag over your other hand, wouldn't it? Really?
Yes.
But you needed all your strength to carry that giant cake that you've got.
I did, yes.
So yeah. So talking of cake.
Yes.
Talking of cake. Festival of the Arts, or as we lovingly like to call it, Arts.
Yes. They released their menus.
They did. You were very excited, weren't
I
you?
was. I mean, well, it starts on the 12th, which is Friday. Yeah, it starts Friday.
It would have been on for a day by the time we release this video.
Yeah, but so we should be getting like the first reviews in. But they released their menus and they haven't added a lot of new food items in.
No. Luckily, they've added quite a lot of the stuff that we saw last year that we really wanted to try.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we like the look of last year is back. So that's a good thing. But yeah, not a lot of new food, a lot of new drink, which if you like to drink in Epcot, then, you know, it's all good. You've got lots to try. But food wise, not many new items. And I know a few people have been disappointed with the lack of vegetarian options as well. So that's been one of the main gripes, I think. But we decided that we were going to go through the menus and we are going to make a list of food we wanted to try.
Now, this was a list of must-have things.
It was. This was must-try items.
I'm just going to count mine because I know you've got quite a few.
I have got quite a few, yes. We were doing this so we could work out a rough cost of how much we were going to spend at the festival, because the items range in price from $10 down to $4.50.
I think I've got 12 items on my list.
You've added to yours.
3 of those are drinks, non-alcoholic.
Oh, no, don't count drinks, just food.
Oh no, that includes my drinks. So there's
okay.
there's less than 12. And how many have you got on your list, Sam, that are just food items?
17.
Yeah. So when we were discussing about what we were going to talk about in this video, I said, oh, let's have our top 5 must do festival things for Festival of the Arts, food or drink. And she's like, I can't possibly narrow it down to 5.
I can't. It's 17 items. And that's not including drinks. I think I've got 9 drinks as well.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, you're going to be spending twice as much as me.
Yeah, but I did work it out over the amount of visits we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still under the $50 a day limit on food.
Well done. Yeah, because we have set ourselves a budget of $50 a day.
Yeah, we're going to try and do $50 a day.
Which doesn't include Friday, because Friday's meals are booked and paid for, because Friday is
Discovery Cove
Day
and the Marvel dinner.
Yeah, which we'll get to in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so other than that, we've given ourselves $50 a day plus a bonus $50 because we haven't got to worry about food on Friday.
So my bonus 50 is going into it.
Did you make a list of your top 5 food and drink items?
I've got my list of 17. So I'm going to try and pull out the ones
Well, I've marked on my list 5 that I must have that I cannot possibly go without. So I'm probably going to hit most of those on the first time we go.
Well,
She
I
said.
know what my number one item is.
Is it a cake?
It is a cake.
Is it the rainbow cake?
It's the rainbow Skittles
Figment
cake.
rainbow. Yeah. Yeah. Why does that not surprise me? I will insert a picture of said rainbow Skittles cake here.
I have been on about this cake for over a year. For a year.
Well, yeah, since we watched the video, I can't remember whose video it was. I don't know whether it was a Mammoth Club one, whether it was an super infused one, or whether it was a Nate Miss Tomorrow one, or whether it was a Pew 2 one. I think it might have been all of them had the bloody cake in, and you were like,
everybody had cake last year.
I've got to have the Figment Skittles cake.
Yeah, where the cake was new last year, it was one of the like must-try items for everybody.
It does look quite big.
Looks big. It looks like lots of E numbers. But it looks good.
I'm going to have a little nibble off the corner. I'm very excited from the same place for having the Figment grape smoothie that's got the frozen Skittles on the top. Now, you're pulling a face at that, but I know that's on your list because you want to try it.
I do.
But you might end up trying mine.
I might.
That is probably because I love grape drinks.
See, I'm not keen on grape.
That's probably my top item that I need to try. So you're going to go straight for the cake
I'm going to go straight for the cake. Yeah.
And I'm going to go for the smoothie.
Right. Okay. Next item. I think it's got to be the gnocchi poutine.
Ooh. Which booth is that from? Did you write that down?
Canada, I think, or the poutine booth.
Oh,
no, I haven't written down where they're from. I've just written down what I want.
Of course, yeah. I would imagine that if it's poutine, it's going to be in Canada.
But yeah, it's gnocchi poutine, so it's like fried gnocchi with a beef, like pulled beef and cheese coats.
I was just about to say, what is exciting you about that? It's got cheese on it. It's enough.
It's got cheese.
My number 2 item is the grilled marinated skirt steak from the Craftsman's Courtyard, which is a new item this year, I believe, which looks flipping lovely. There's also a pork belly from there, which is, again, that's on my list as well. But out of the 2 of them, I think I want to go for the steak.
Is that the... No, that's the deconstructed one, isn't it? Yeah. The deconstructed BLT's got the pork belly. There's lots of pork belly again.
There is lots of pork belly.
Yeah,
I love pork belly, but no, it looks huge. I think it's about $8.
Yeah,
but it just looked really tasty. And you know, I do like meat.
Yeah,
I do like meat. So sorry, veggies, but there is a vegetarian item on my list. We'll get to that in a minute. But yes, meats.
Right, next one. Deconstructed key lime pie.
That is also on my. In fact, both things from the deconstructed are on my must-do list, but they're not on my top 5.
I had to take the BLT off.
Why?
It's got a soft poached egg on it.
Oh yeah, you don't do that, do you?
No.
It's all right. I'll take one for the team. I'll eat the egg.
I am the fussy eater out the 2 of us. It's
You wouldn't think that, if considering the amount of sweet things you've nut. But anyway,
I don't have a problem with sweet things. It's eggs I don't really do, and
that key lime pie does look lush, and it looks quite big as well, even though it's like in bits.
Yeah, I mean, it's it was a new item last year, so, and it's really pretty. So that's what I want. I want that.
You want it to look pretty.
Yeah. I want it. I want the cake.
So number 3 on my list is the wild mushroom risotto from the Gourmet Landscapes booth.
That's on my list as well.
It is a veggie option, but I love risotto and I love mushrooms, and it looked so good. I've just recently rewatched a Mammoth Club video with Molly and Alan eating their way around Festival of the Arts last year, and it reminded me on all the awesome food that's on the list that I want to eat, why I wanted to eat it. And I think Molly had it because she's a bit of a mushroom lover like me, and she says it's one of the nicest risottos she's ever eaten in her life, which is
Yeah.
because she couldn't believe it was from a food booth. So I'm quite looking forward to shoveling that down my fat little face.
As you do.
Any more cake coming?
There's all cake. I've got about 6 things of cake on here. The next one is actually the chorizo and potato empanada.
Oh, that's also on my hit list.
Now, we had, when Ben and I went out in 2019, we had the empanadas at the Food and Wine Festival, and they were really good. So I have high hopes for this one.
And I'm from the same booth, which is Vibrante and Vivado, I think it was. I wrote it down. I could be wrong. I could be talking absolute rubbish. There's a passion fruit and mango cheesecake.
That's on mine as well.
Which, you know, I'm not the cake person. I'm the meat and the cheese person. Although you do cheese and cake, don't you? Well, cheesecake's two of your favourite things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like mango and I like passion fruit, and this just sounded luscious.
Yep. So yes, we've actually got 2 that match.
Woohoo! They've also got a coconut and passion fruit smoothie in the same booth, so I think I'll probably end up getting that at some point.
That's on my list as well.
So we might as well just get one of everything from that booth when we go.
Yeah, the coconut and passion fruit smoothie is on my list as well. That's one of my drinks to try. So we're just going to wipe that booth completely.
Yeah. What about your final one out of your 5? How are you going to be able to pick? If you could only eat 5 food items, you've got to pick a 5th one. And all of the cake doesn't count as one food item. Just saying.
Does. Oh no, that's evil.
You've had all afternoon to choose 5. I can't believe you haven't done it.
It'll have to be is it the creme de brie? Which is
Is that cheese in the bread roll?
Yes. Yeah, it's the molten brie in the bread roll.
From France.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that was another one that I saw last year, and I was like, I need that. It's like I need to eat it.
And my final one is also on the needed to eat list. Can you guess what it is?
Go on.
It's the tomato soup.
Oh God, yes. This is another one that we saw last year, and she's been going on about it the whole year.
Yeah, it's a little can of tomato soup in like a little. It looks like a little Campbell's soup can, like a Andy Warhol pop art thing, and it comes. I want to go for the upgraded one with the pimento cheese sandwich with the green tomatoes
with the cheese toasties.
Yeah, basically it's cheese toasty and tomato soup.
Yeah. See, now I know that
balls,
because you can get similar. I'm not going to say it's the same because it's not. Because obviously the Epcot one will be posher because it's from the festival.
Can. That can's coming home. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Pen pot. I don't know. Something.
Dog treats.
No, the dog's not going near the can.
It's too posh for the dogs. But you can get like a tomato soup or tomato bisque and cheese toasty from Andy's lunchbox.
Oh, it's not going to be the same.
That's what I just said.
This one's got pimento cheese and green tomatoes in it. Fried green tomatoes. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same.
No, I said this. We're back to the like M&S version compared to the Aldi version.
Exactly. Why? Yeah. Why? I'm treating myself for an holiday. I might go back and have the one without the sexy cheese and the fried green tomatoes. I might go back and have the regular one as well. And you're looking at me as if to go, why are you going to have the same thing twice?
I'm just like, there's too much cake. I have got other things on my list apart from cake. Yes, there's quite
Mine's
a few.
Mine's got a lot of meat. There's a beef short rib that I want to try. There's some pork belly I want to try. I might go and get some sushi from the Japanese pavilion, which will make you cry. Look at your face.
Okay,
But, yeah.
out of my 17 items,
How much is cake?
10.
Okay.
That's a lot of
So
cake.
there's going to be a lot of cake video in when we do the Epcot farts.
You can tell
When I
who
wrote
has
it
a
down,
sweet tooth.
when I was speaking to Sam earlier about dinner, I said we're gonna item number 3 on the list is farts, which I then put, and I'm not talking about my bottom. I just can't get over the fact that they called the Festival of the Arts farts.
Everyone knows what you're on about, though.
Yeah.
And it's not bottom burps.
It's not bottom burps, yeah. So moving along, because otherwise we'll be here talking about the 10 different cakes that Sam wants to eat while we're there. And I reckon there's a good chance that she's going to get through all 10. Do you know what we should do? You should do them in order that you like them. So we need to do a food review of each one of those 10 cakes you eat, and then you're going to have to do the top 10 countdown of the best cakes you've eaten at the Farts Festival.
It's smashing it nicey style.
Yeah. And non-English viewers will be like, what the hell are they talking about? Don't worry. All will be explained in about 6 weeks. Let's move along to yet more food. Where are we going to eat on iDrive, Sam?
Yes. Now, I've obviously I am the research side of the trips, especially
if it's food. Yeah.
And I've been watching quite a few like vlogs. The Frugal Brit, his channel is brilliant, and I've been watching a lot of his stuff.
He
gives a lot of recommendations.
Like we are.
Yeah, he gives a lot of recommendations out for restaurants and things to do. So, and one of his recommendations, which actually isn't on iDrive, it's at the bottom of Universal Boulevard. So it's round by Destination Parkway, which is by the conference centre. So we'll be in that area on the Sunday night. And he recommends Beth's Burgers, which
is that the place you sent me the menu for the other day?
That is the place.
I've reappeared. I appeared to disappear off the video. So I was looking for my pen.
And Beth's Burgers has been voted number 1 burger place in Orlando for about the last 6 years. So I've been looking at menus, and I looked at the menu, and it's really good. You can either do a custom made burger, or they have like signature burgers that you can just try as well, and the prices are really reasonable. Been trying to keep mains, it's like an evening meal down to about $20, between $20 and $30 for like a main meal, including drinks. And that one did. I think we worked out, was it, we could get like burger, side, and a drink for about $15, was it?
Yeah.
And I've been looking at, obviously, Chili's do special offers. We've been looking at Chili's, and I've never eaten Chili's before, so it'll be a first for me. Obviously, Applebee's. Now, I loved Applebee's in how long ago was it?
19? 18?
No,
17,
but
16.
about 2012.
Oh my God, that is a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it was about 2012, 2013. 2012. Yeah, 2012. And we ate at Applebee's quite a lot because we were at Regal Oaks, and there was an Applebee's in like the little town centre there.
There's one just up the road from the Surfside where we're staying, isn't there?
Yeah, there's literally one just about a 5-minute walk. And they do a lot of offers as well. And where else was I looking? I was looking everywhere this week. CC's, which again I ate in at 2012, do some they're a pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert restaurant. So a bit like the Pizza Hut buffet we get over here, but you've got the added desserts in. And I think it's like $11 per person. But if you buy 2 adult drinks, you can get a buy one get one free on the buffets. So yeah, so it works out to you pay about $17 for two of you to eat as much as you want.
And you know why she's been working this out? Because it means she's got more cake money.
It is. There is a method to my madness. CC's was where Luke discovered the macaroni and cheese pizza.
Just sounds so wrong.
It sounded wrong. It looked wrong, but he said it tasted lovely. So yeah, I've been hunting and looking for recommendations. I've been scouring the Dib for recent reviews of places as well, because obviously where a lot of places were closed, because of the panini, and we did lose a few really good restaurants, Sweet Tomatoes being one of them. You know, that was a victim of the panini. The
pandemic.
The panini.
Why'd you call it the panini?
It sounds better. It sounds nicer.
I like paninis. I have one for lunch almost every day.
Exactly.
Call it that.
Sounds nicer. So yeah, Sweet Tomatoes obviously closed and never came back, which is a shame, because I think Sweet Tomatoes is where every Brit went to get their dose of salad. But we found that a lot of places are now doing like salad bowls or the like multi-grain bowls. So there is now more vegetables and healthier options available in all like restaurants,
which is nice, because by I don't know Tuesday we'll need that, won't we? Because we would have gorged on.
Yeah, I mean, but by day 4 your body's screaming out for vegetables or salad or fruit. Fruit's the main one. It's
yeah, but not on Sunday morning when we're going for our regular Denny's breakfast that we always have when we go to Orlando.
Denny's breakfast.
Not had
Denny's after
breakfast
like 2 days of Denny's breakfasts, it's like, okay, we now need to stop eating. You like, Orlando belly hasn't kicked in there yet.
Well, yeah, we're going to obviously we're going to MegaCon, the Comic Con, on the Sunday morning. So we thought Denny's breakfast will set us up for the day.
Yeah, because we'll be up early anyway, because our bodies will still be on UK time. So
yeah,
be up at stupid o'clock in the morning, so we can go and have a leisurely breakfast before MegaCon opens, and the amount of food we'll probably eat will set us up for the day.
Yeah,
and then we'll be,
I would imagine so,
bimbling round and ready to eat in the evening.
Yeah, once we've walked the food baby off.
Yeah, because that's the thing in Florida, isn't it? You end up just eating like 2 meals a day because you eat so much at breakfast, and then it's like it takes all day to wear off.
Or we graze, don't we?
Yeah. It's like donuts for breakfast, then a snack about 10, then another snack about 12, then another snack about 4, then another snack in the evening, and so we either pick or we just gorge. There's no in between.
Yeah, but to be fair, we do like 40,000 steps a day, so we will burn it off.
Oh yeah, I think I worked it out last time. I was walking about 15 miles a day. It's it gets worn off. It doesn't.
So we will definitely burn off our filth we're eating.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm telling myself. My health kick starts when I come home from holiday. So we've already made some definite eating plans while we're there, haven't we?
We have one day where we already prepaid for all our meals, which is good, and that's the Friday, where we've got Discovery Cove during the day, which is unlimited food and drink, which is great.
Yeah, it's all inclusive breakfast, lunch, and light bites, they call it, don't they, before you go?
Yeah, it used to be pretzels and bags of Lay's crisps. That was the options in previous years. I don't know what they are now. And then you had like sodas, and for the over 21s there was Bud Light and bottles of wine.
Yeah, the breakfast looks nice though, because it's like pastries and
eggs, bacon and sausage.
Bacon, yeah, the usual.
Yeah. So
and then lunch it's salad of fish or burgers or something. I think there's a curry or something as well, which looks good.
There's a few options available, which is good. So
don't want to eat too much because we've got plans in the evening as well.
Yeah, so on the Friday evening, we're going to the Marvel superhero buffet dinner at Cafe 4, which we've just realised we've actually got it booked for half hour after the park closes.
Yeah, so the park will be dead.
We don't know how this is going to work, but
it let me book it. It told me it was available, so I booked it.
Yeah. So we've got an all-you-can-eat buffet in the evening, which is good, because then we said we're going to have a Saturday morning as shopping morning. So
yeah, so theoretically we won't need breakfast because we'll still be stuffed from the night before.
Yeah.
But I've recently rewatched a couple of the videos from there, and the food does look really good.
It does look good, and I think a lot of people were surprised by how good the food was. So, which is quite.
I'm just hoping that you don't touch Wolverine up like you did the last time we met him.
I'll try not to.
Groped his bottom, if I remember rightly.
I did.
But in your defence, you had free beer.
I had free beer. Yeah. That's the only defence I've got to that one, actually. Was the fact that
and you kept telling him that he was really nice.
I can't defend myself in any other way.
I like Ben's face when I told him about you touching up Wolverine. He was like, I've not heard about this. We've also got a reservation at Ogre's Cantina, haven't we?
We have. That's on the first Tuesday. We've got a reservation for Ogre's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So Sharon should be over the shock of Galaxy's Edge by then. She might have calmed down a bit.
Yeah, no.
That's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's I managed to snag a reservation for that.
I don't know what drink I'm gonna have yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of choice.
There is a lot of choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of choice.
I'm not going to go for anything boozy because,
See, when I did it in 2019, we done the beer flight, because the one thing Ben wanted was the beer flight there comes in what are they called? The tusk things.
Is it something to do with the Rancor?
That's it, thank you. Yeah, the Rancorn tusks. And you get like 4 Rancorn tusks, and it comes in a special holder, and this was the only thing he'd been on about, and I think back then it was like $90 or something, but it was the only thing he wanted from the whole holiday. So we got that, and we did the beer flight. So and that was good. But yeah, there's a lot of choice in there, but you only get 45 minutes in there because it's such a quick turnaround thing on it, and you're not allowed to wander around, and there's very few seating. It's mainly standing, so it's standing at the bar or standing at high tables. I was lucky, I got a booth last time, but you shared the booth with other people, so it's like the booth sits 8, so they'd put us with like 6 other people, which is, it's nice because you'll get talking, like most things. If they sit you with people, you sit and talk to them. But yes, I'm looking forward to going back.
Good, me too. I'm deciding whether I ought to eat anything while we're in there.
Don't eat
Star Wars themed.
No, it's not Star Wars themed. Don't eat in there. There's better food, and we're going to Epcot afterwards.
And I want the whatchamacallit that's outside.
Which whatchamacallit? The Ronto wrap?
Yes. That whatchamacallit, the wrap.
And also you've got your blue and green milk outside as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which apparently if you mix them together, you make one good one.
Something to try.
Yep. But that means we'll have to have one each.
That does. And then try and
drink half each and then decant it into one.
But we did that. We did that last time with the cocktails that you used to be able to get. Is it at the Backlot Express?
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah, because they were doing pre-mixed Star Wars cocktails there. And we got one each because they had
they had the X-wing and the TIE fighter things
they had
on,
the
didn't they?
X-wing and the Death Star ice cubes.
Death...
And one was red and one was blue. And we got one each, and then we drank like halves, like swapping them over. And then the last bit we just like mixed in, and we got this like purple concoction that was actually really nice. So yeah, we have been known to do that before.
Yes. So I need to try the blue milk because it's blue milk and I have to try it.
I could survive without it, I think. Just on reports, I think I can survive.
Yeah, but
I might try a bit of yours just to
you might try a bit of mine. But yeah, you tried some blue milk. Okay, the other place we're definitely going to eat at is the Santuli Canteen, isn't it, in Animal Kingdom?
Yes. Yeah.
But you can't book that, can you? It's a tip up. It's a quick service, isn't it?
It's quick service, so yeah. But yeah, Santuli Canteen's been on my list for a long time. I said the food bowls there look really, really good. But then you've got the cheeseburger pods as well.
Oh, we can't have everything. We could, but we shouldn't.
Oh, I can.
What day are we going to do that? We're having a couple of days at AK. Well, 2 half days at AK, aren't we? Or 1 half day and 1 whole day.
We're having a whole day, which is our last day. Or last but one.
Full day. Weren't we going to go on the Monday? I can't remember. I know we jiggled about. We said we might do morning at Animal Kingdom because we want to do an evening in Animal Kingdom.
I think we said we've got, it's the first stop on the 4-park challenge.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Then we said we're going to do a half day there as well,
which I think was Monday.
I don't know.
The last Monday. We keep changing plans, don't we? So who knows what we've decided? And it's written down somewhere.
Wednesday before we come home, we're going to spend a whole day there.
Yeah.
Because I still insist it's not a whole day park.
But it might not be a whole day park. We could do something else in the morning and go there. Because we want to go there in the evening. Don't
I
we?
want to go in the evening because
Pandora.
I want to see Pandora. Yeah. But I still insist it's not a whole day park. But
well, we could walk
Sharon
really
says
slowly.
It is. I say it isn't. Yeah, the Wednesday we've got there. Yeah, Monday we said the morning we'd go in.
Oh, there you go. We're going in the morning then on Monday.
Yeah, and then we said we've got and then obviously it's the first stop on the 4-park challenge because it's the furthest away.
So at some point over the weeks we're there, we're going to go and eat in the Santuli Canteen.
Yeah,
because we need to.
We need to.
And the other place that's definitely on the must-do list, which we're going to do on Thursday, is go to eat at Disney Springs. Yes.
Yeah, the new curry place at Disney Springs. Yeah. I got rather excited when I saw that.
And we can't. We don't book that either, do we? That's just a turning up.
Yeah, it's a walk-up one. Yeah.
So because we're going to watch WDW News Tonight being filmed on Thursday, we thought we'd swing past Disney Springs on the way. Go to eat
on the way to Celebration.
Go away to Celebration. Go and have a big fat curry, and then go and watch some childish bullshit being recorded.
As you do. What else
you
do? Yeah. And this is good because because we're going out in February, the park hours are a lot shorter than they would be in the summer. So by doing things in the evening, we don't feel like we're missing out on park hours.
Yeah.
Because we're there till they close pretty much. And then so the latest the parks are open is on the Saturdays, and they're open till 9 o'clock. Universal closes at 6 and 7 during the week. The Disney parks, Animal Kingdom closes at 6, and the other Disney parks close at 9. So it's not like it's in the summer and they're open till 11 o'clock midnight. They're closing at 9, so we don't feel like we're missing out on park hours, which is nice.
Yeah, because we like to spend every minute, don't we?
We like to make the most of our
That's
time.
it. Yes, we like to squeeze every ounce of park time out. There's none of this lounging around in your hotel room till lunchtime drinking coffee like I'm somebody that won't be named. No, we don't do any of that.
No,
we get up and go.
Yes.
So we're probably going to do a lot of random eating. That sounds wrong. But our iDrive eating and our Disney Springs eating will happen in the parks,
and there's like City Walk. There's a few places we said we want to go.
Like Panda Express.
Panda Express. I want the nachos from Margaritaville.
Yes, we have to go to Margaritaville one day because Sam needs the nachos.
I need the nachos.
They are good.
And you've also got then the Coconut Club. Is it the Coconut Club? Am I talking about the right place?
You are talking about the right place. It is the Coconut Club, and they've renamed it to something exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
there's Mardi Gras on. It'll be
rethemed for Mardi Gras.
It'll be the Red Dead Zombie Coconut Club or something.
They theme it for the different festivals. So that'll be one place to explore. So
yeah. Yes. Well, that takes us nicely on to Universal must-dos, which was next on my list. It's like we'd planned it.
Voodoo Donuts.
Oh, God. Of course, back to food. She goes on about Voodoo Donuts. These Voodoo Donuts best be bloody good.
I will cry if they're not.
Because you're always going on about voodoo donuts.
I am always going on about voodoo donuts.
So we will be purchasing a voodoo donut. Probably the first thing we'll do on Monday. In fact, we probably won't even wait till Monday.
One box.
I was on about when we go in the park. So when we walk through City Walk.
No, it's Cinnabon in the morning.
Voodoo donuts on the way out.
Voodoo donuts at night, yeah. You've got to get it in the right order.
Whatever.
Cinnabon and coffee, and then voodoo donuts on the way out.
Donuts for breakfast. Whatever next.
Cinnamon rolls aren't donuts.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls are acceptable breakfast items.
Those popcorn.
Yeah. So is leftover pizza, but I mean.
Oh. You say so.
Breakfast of champions, leftover cold pizza and warm wine.
Dear. We won't be doing any of that while we're on holiday, I can tell you.
Pizza, maybe.
So our Universal must-dos, and this can include anything, and it is not exclusive to food. Just saying. Although talking about food and Universal, I really want to try the banana flavoured popcorn. I'll show your little face. Sam doesn't do fake banana flavour, and I'm really excited about trying Minion related foods that are banana flavoured because I love fake banana flavoured stuff. So I will be taking one for the team and eating the banana.
Yeah. I must admit, I have been rewatching the reviews from Minions Cafe.
And because we will eat in there once.
Yeah, I know.
Because we can and we should.
This is why I've been rewatching them completely.
There's lots of things in there that isn't banana flavoured. There's that is it a pulled pork burger with apple slaw and stuff?
Burger,
yeah.
The one with the little minion tater
with
tots.
the minion tater tots, yeah.
Yeah. That's that's pretty much it, I think, for me. So I love
the purple grape smoothie soda thing. I want to try that as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do the other one. It's banana flavoured.
Yeah, of course.
It's like the Swiss roll with the passion fruit banana. Yeah. So I want the passion fruit banana, and I'm hoping the passion fruit will overpower the banana.
I think it is just a banana shaped. It doesn't taste like passion fruit. It doesn't taste like banana. I think it is a banana shape.
No, the Swiss roll is like banana flavoured.
Well, I'll eat the Swiss roll. You have the passion fruit banana.
It's cake.
Oh, for God's sake! So you'll sacrifice yourself by eating banana flavoured cake.
I don't know. I'll have to see, because you may end up with the cake and I'll end up with the passion fruit mousse.
Okay. So other than banana flavors and Minion Cafe, what else? What else are you looking forward to? Because neither of us have spent any quality time at Universal.
No, in
I
so long.
mean, yeah. So I've only ever done it as part of a late night event when the whole park's not been open, and you've been dragged around by James.
Yeah, I mean,
So
obviously,
you've only been to Harry Potter.
I did the Harry Potter and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I did the late night event with you when we did
Mhm.
Hogsmeade. Well, we had the whole parks, but we
We
concentrated on
spent most
Hogsmeade.
of it in Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The year of the butterbeer bogey incident.
Oh, when you chatted up the Welsh bloke who worked in there, well, not chatted up, but you ended up chatting to the bloke who worked in, was it in Honeydukes?
Honeydukes, yeah.
Yeah, we ended
Yeah.
up finding the
Yeah.
only other English person that was there.
Yeah, because I recognised his accent. Oh, what's that doing? Yeah. And yeah, so I mean, obviously, there's the other side of Harry Potter now, the
Diagon
Alley side, which
I've been there
I
because I
haven't.
went there with another event.
Oh, how unfair!
Didn't
You
go on,
went without me.
didn't go on Gringotts though.
You went without me.
Did go without you. Sorry.
So very rude. Yeah. So obviously, I've got the Diagon Alley side to do. Velocicoaster. I just have to do. I have to do that.
I'm gonna go and do the rap to meet because I want to meet Blue or the baby Blue while you're doing that. I don't want to go on Velocicoaster. I'll hold your bloody bag.
Oh no, I have to go on Velocicoaster. It's like it has to be done. Yeah, I think it really is taking my time going around there now rather than like
Rushing from one
rushed
side to the
round.
other.
Going from like Hogsmeade to Spider-Man to Hogsmeade to Spider-Man to Hogsmeade to Spider-Man. Because James was only 9. So
and he was Harry Potter mental, wasn't he, when you went?
Yeah, it's Harry Potter mental. So that was really all he was interested in was Harry Potter or Spider-Man. I mean, we did go into Universal Studios because I remember eating in Richter Burger. So I know we went in there, but I can't actually remember what we did because it was just like.
I want to go and look at all the things that I've only ever walked through, having to go from one park to the other. Like, I want to go and explore Seuss Landing.
Yeah, I haven't explored that because the other time we were in there, I was out there with like my eldest son, and they were just all about like the big rides. So we did Rip Ride Rocket, and it was what the Twister experience was there, which is now gone. That's now Jimmy Fallon, I think. So and we did the Mummy, we did all the big rides, but that was when Dueling Dragons was there. That was before Harry Potter was even built. So yeah, it was no I think Hogsmeade had just opened. Yeah, because I'd gone out with you the year before.
Yes.
Yeah, so Hogsmeade had opened, but Dueling Dragons was still there. So yeah, and we said we didn't explore Seuss Landing or like the quieter bits of the park. So
I'd like to do the show. So I'd like to do the Bourne. I'd like to do the makeup show. Need to ride the Mummy just because I love that film and I like Egyptian stuff. And you're going to laugh when I squeak when it goes down the tiny drop that it does.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've never done the shows, so you know, there's a lot of Universal that I haven't seen that I'm actually really looking forward to seeing.
We're going to be like kids in a sweet shop, aren't we, when we go do stuff
the
first time?
But did you see that they've now closed the Legacy store?
Yes.
On City Walk. I was like,
yes.
oh,
it's going to be the epic. It's going to probably be the Epic Universe. That's where all my Jaws stuff was sold. So hopefully they moved it to somewhere else.
She'll now be stalking every shop in Universal trying to find where they moved the Jaws stuff to.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rumor is it's going to be the Epic Universe preview, which would be good because I mean we get to see it in July, August.
Yeah, because it's not going to be open when we go again.
No,
Till we
because
go
they've
again.
closed it.
Yeah.
But going on to now, this is going back to Disney. Have you also seen something they are closed?
Talking about Universal, not Disney. They've
No,
shut.
I've got to go back. Right.
We'll
Have you
come back
seen
to
what's
Universal in a minute.
closing? What's closing before we get out there? We won't see it in its original form, and I don't think either of us have done it.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears are going to be shut literally just before we go.
Yeah, the week before we go. It's the Jaws saga all over again.
It is, because it was we've got to see this in its original form before they update it, or before they take it away and turn it into something else. And they're shutting it. So the Country Bears shut the week before we get there.
Yeah, they close on the 27th.
Yeah.
But they are reopening in April.
We're not there. Well, I suppose we might be back in April.
We might be. We don't know yet.
I might be going to a conference in April, which is held at the Swolfin, the Swan and Dolphin. So if I go, then Sam's stowing away
again,
and we're coming back.
Go on.
Go on. Back to Universal. So
lots of stuff. Lots.
Yeah.
It'll be like going to a brand new park again, I think.
Yeah, because Hagrid's wasn't open when we went there before, because that was still Dueling Dragons.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't have gone on anyway, because it goes upside down.
I did.
I know. I remember your little shoes flapping in the wind.
That was on Doctor Doom's Tower of Doom or whatever.
Your flappy white, bright white, shiny that you bought that week trainers was on every ride. It flew across the top of Dueling Dragons at the top when you whizzed over the bit where it crossed over at the top. Saw them dingle dangling on Doctor Doom's drop, and also shooting out the tunnel of the Hulk. The only thing I could see was your feet going with your little white trainers on the end.
Yeah, I had bought new trainers that afternoon.
They were very, very white.
They were very nice, white, clean, bright trainers. So yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way I knew it was her, because you could see these little
white trainers
as it was dropping. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got Hagrid's on the list, we've got Gringotts on the list. I've done the Forbidden Journey a billion times, so I'll do it again, but I can live without it because I've done it so many times. Yeah, I want to go. I need to be brave because I am the world's biggest wuss when it comes to things, but I will ride the mummy because I need to. Yeah. And it's the law, but you won't catch me. Why are you looking at like pulling that face? You won't catch me on any other bloody roller coasters, though. You can keep your Rip Ride Rocket. I'm holding your bag because that makes me feel queasy looking at the bloody thing.
Yeah, I don't think my back would take Rip Ride Rocket now. It's
too rickety.
It's too rickety. It's too old. It's I like the smooth ones now.
You'll be pleased to know that both the water rides are probably going to be closed when we get there.
Yeah. I've done them in February before. It's The
Jurassic World one though should be reopened. It's closing, but it should be reopened before we go because I'd like to do that, but I just don't want to get that wet.
Ponchos for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really explore the Jurassic area at all. I mean, I didn't even know they had that visitor centre downstairs. So yeah, there's lots of areas of I said literally I could take you around Hogsmeade and tell you where everything is, and I can tell you where Spider-Man is, but
we will not be drinking butterbeer. Well, I won't be drinking butterbeer.
Oh, I want to try the frozen one.
You can keep your butterbeer.
Because I also need one of the tankards. Because I've got me a plastic tankard, but they now do the steel ones, so I want one of them.
Okay, I'm not drinking it. Just saying.
You can try some. I'll give you a straw. That way.
No. It's just glorified cream soda. You can keep it.
Yeah. It's just because she doesn't want butterbeer bogies.
I do not want butterbeer bogies again. My nose is twitching at the mere thought of having that stuff anywhere near it. It can't be. They could have improved the recipe. They could have done it, but it can't. That stuff that I snorted that day could not have been good. That stuff I snorted that day. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of new things in.
And pizza Tots. No. Yeah. Tater tots. Pizza tater tots.
The pizza nachos.
Tater
nachos.
tots.
Pizza. Yeah. From Seuss Landing.
They're from Green Eggs and Ham, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. They're from there. But they do the pizza ones. Yeah.
So we're having those.
Yeah. As well as the food from the Mardi Gras festivals, which aren't out yet, but that's not a surprise. As Universal only released them a week before last year.
And it starts for the Friday.
No, it starts on the Saturday. The day we land.
Fly. Yeah.
The day we land is when it starts. So we'll be hitting it on the 3rd day. So yeah. So I think we'll be going into it blind.
We're just going to buy a card. We're just going to buy a dine-in card lanyard thing and just go mad.
King cake.
King cake, yeah. We're going to eat that for breakfast, probably.
Yeah, coffee and king cake.
Yeah, we want to try the Category 5 cocktail, don't we? The Hurricane cocktail.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be going to the Coconut Club in whatever
form it is.
Form they put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of exciting Mardi Gras food that we'll need to eat. There'll probably be some cake.
Of course there'll be cake.
We'll probably want to go to Toothsome's and get one of those disgustingly massive milkshakes at some point.
Yes, yeah, Toothsome milkshake has to be bought. I think that's law. That at least one Toothsome milkshake will have to be bought.
I've been looking at the menu trying to find one that's not too chocolatey or too sweet.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm failing epically. We've also got some plans for Fat Tuesday, which is Pancake Day, Mardi Gras Day.
Yeah,
it's traditional.
Yeah, obviously for the UK it's Pancake Day. America it's Mardi Gras, and there's a very little known about parade that takes place on Disney property, and that is at Port Orleans Resort at 10 o'clock on Fat Tuesday. They have a Mardi Gras parade with characters. So you have Tiana and a few other characters actually do a small parade at Port Orleans Resort. So we will be there. The plan is we're going to go there and we're going to have breakfast at the resort and then watch the parade, and then we're going to resort hop for the day.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump around all the different hotels, resorts, try and find like items that are unique to the resorts, which for me is good because it normally means cupcakes.
Always comes back to blooming cake.
And it gives us a chance to get pressed pennies from the resorts as well.
Yeah.
And do a little tour of all the resorts, well, as many as we can do.
Yeah, we've both been to a few different ones, haven't we? But I've not been to every one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. You have not been to Art of Animation or Pop Century. And I haven't done Port Orleans before, so that's a new one.
I have.
Yeah, I haven't been to Port Orleans. I haven't done Art of Animation or Pop Century. But I think I've done all the others.
Yes, we're gonna hop around as many of those resorts as we can, and then in the evening we'll be heading back to Universal to watch or to do the actual Mardi Gras parade on Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
And at some point while we're there, we're going to try and book the ride and dine so we can throw beads.
Yes.
Although Sam, as we've spoken out before, Sam can't throw for shit.
I throw like a girl. I am a girl, but it's just no. There's no hand-eye coordination here.
No, there isn't. She'll throw it, take somebody's eye out in the bloody float we're in, probably.
Oh, it'll probably end up behind me.
Yeah. Maybe she should just video an afro. But the idea of booking the ride and dine is mainly, well, not mainly, the bonus of it is that we can go to Cowfish and she can have bagooshi.
Yes, this is all I want. There were like a few things that when we like booked this last year was like one before we even found out that we were going to hit like the food festivals and
that was totally accidental.
Mardi Gras, which was totally accidental. We didn't realise we were hitting all of them at the same time. Before we'd even realised that, my thing was, I want to go to Cowfish and I want to eat bagooshi.
Doesn't do fish.
No. So I've never been able to eat sushi. So, but this like lets me pretend I'm eating sushi because it isn't sushi, but it's looks like sushi.
It's a cheeseburger, basically.
I know, but it looks like sushi.
Well, I might get sushi when we're there, so don't get it confused because your face would not be.
No, trust me, I will not get it confused. There is no way on this earth I could get it confused.
So we are going to be going all full on Mardi Gras on Tuesday the 13th.
Yes,
aren't we? We'll be Mardi Gras up.
We will be Mardi Gras up. The shirts are coming out. Yes. Yes. The shirts will be making their debut.
Have we shown the shirts? We have, haven't we?
I think we showed them on Instagram. Don't think they've been shown here.
Oh well, we'll just maybe I'll show them. Maybe I won't. I'll decide when I come to editing whether you get to see our
you are in
Mardi Gras shirts. Yeah. And I do need the dinosaur hat as well to go with mine. I hope I can still get that dinosaur hat.
I think it's still in the parks. I think it's like
it's a kid-sized dinosaur hat, so it'll fit me.
That'll fit you, yeah. Won't fit me. Well, it won't fit my head.
I want to see if while we're out there, if there is a hat that actually does fit on your meathead. Because I think every hat you tried on when we went to Disneyland Paris just perched on the top.
Yeah.
Like a little jaunty bowler.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a big head and I've got a lot of hair. There's it doesn't bode well for me wearing hats. So yeah, I'll have to. It might be a challenge, but you'd hope between like 6 parks and 2 outlets, we might find a hat that fits on my head. I think I've actually only been able to find one baseball cap that fits. And that was the Stormtrooper ones we had for the Disney.
Oh, for the run?
Yeah.
Have you still got yours? I can see mine from here.
I have still got mine, yes.
Well done.
Yes, I do still have mine. But yeah, that is like the only hat that's ever fit on my head.
I would move away and grab it to show people, but I'm going to disappear again. And then I might not come back. I might also knock the pile of ears over. Right, am I going back? So this is the Stormtrooper hat. Oh, for God's sake, you can see it. I'm like, whoop, whoop. There you go.
Yeah,
so it's a Stormtrooper baseball hat. It's very cool, very sexy.
Which I actually ended up wearing back to front.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? There's photos of you running.
Yeah.
With your Darth Vader black skirt on.
Yeah, I actually ended up wearing that back to front all the way around. Because I did like the fact that I could see the brim.
It's supposed to keep the sun out of your eyes. That's the whole point of a bloody baseball cap.
Yeah, no. I don't like it.
Grace is pointless finding a hat to fit her meathead because she's not going to wear it.
Yeah, so that's really, it said everything in Universal is going to be new. It's going to be exciting.
Everything's going to be new. Everything's going to be exciting. We're going to look fabulous on Fat Tuesday with our Mardi Gras shirts.
Yeah,
probably won't look any different to everybody else who will also look fabulous wearing their Mardi Gras stuff. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, we've got 21 days to go. Plans may change between now and then, as they often do.
They change daily.
They do change daily. Let me just leaf through my book and see how many things I've scribbled out.
Oh, yeah, a lot. Especially
We're going shopping at some point, but we couldn't decide when we were going to do it. So I think we decided we were going to wing it.
I think we've got a couple of evening shopping expeditions.
Yeah, we'll definitely be heading out to one of the outlets on Saturday, depending on what time we land, won't we?
We're meant to land at 4:30, so I reckon we'll be back at the hotel by 6, 7, and the outlets don't close till 9, 10 o'clock.
No, we've got plenty of time.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah.
And then we said Saturday, we're going to have a whole Saturday morning shopping. Because obviously we're going to hit Walmart at one stage and you get sucked into Walmart and you don't come out there for like 3 hours.
Into Walmart.
After you run around going, ooh, ooh. Yeah, we said we'd go shopping after MegaCon as well. And then obviously any time we're going to hit Disney Springs is a shopping trip.
Yep.
So yeah, there's lots of shopping and
we're going to the Celebration Farmers Market on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
We decided we're not going to hit a park until the evening when everybody's at home watching. Or
yeah, once everyone's
the Super
left
Bowl.
to watch the Super Bowl, we'll go in
the park.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's obviously we want to go into like the Dollar Tree and Five Below, and yeah, so there's a few shops we want to hit, but they are quite local to Endless Summer.
Yes.
So it's you just take a nice gentle poodle up there and nice poodle, good old bimble.
We like a bimble.
Is that it, Mum? Have we talked about everything now?
Well, we are missing the small honourable mention to the epicness of the Main Street Electrical Sky Parade that dropped at Disneyland Paris this week.
Oh yes. Oh, this it was amazing. When they said they were going to do it, they announced it last year that they were going to be doing this new nighttime parade, nighttime drone show, and it was going to be based on the nighttime electrical parade, which I think, along with the Christmas parade from the parties, is my favourite parade of all time. They're like my top two
Main
parades.
Street Electrical Parade. I loved it when it was at Walt Disney World, and I loved it when it was at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so unique. The music, the minute you hear it.
Yeah.
And when they said they were going to be turning it into a drone show, I was like, oh, okay. And then
you thought that until you saw how awesome the Avengers drone show was, the Power of the Night.
Yeah,
and then you changed your mind, didn't you?
I think I was a bit, when they released the concept art for it, I was a bit skeptical, as in it's not going to be that big. They can't do it that big. It's going to be, we all know Disneyland Paris are very much promise the earth, give you nothing. So yeah, I was very skeptical, but then it dropped on the 8th, so that was what, Tuesday night?
Yeah.
And I was flicking around YouTube and I saw a channel that was premiering it, and you'd messaged me and said, I'm watching it, and I went, I'm just about to start it. And yeah, when that music hit, it was like, oh, it's like the same music. They've kept it in the same theme of it, and
not only did they keep it in the same theme, they kept the same things based on the floats that were there.
Yeah,
there was no real modern stuff in it. It was proper nostalgic.
Yeah, we had the Blue Fairy. Then when they, like, Casey Jr. come over the top of the castle, and I was like, wow, it is big. These are big. And I was like, okay. Yeah, that's like Casey Jr. was like, oh. And then
the thing that really did it for me was in the Alice in Wonderland section of the original parade, there was lots of little tiny things that were. There was
butterflies,
a
the
butterfly, a
toadstools,
snail.
yeah,
There was a
and they were all.
caterpillar.
It was all like stuff from it. It was really
all lit up, all really cute, all milling about, and they reproduced those little tiny, all those little bits that from the parade in the drones. And it was like, oh, it's the same.
Yeah, and then you had Captain Hook's ship coming round.
Yeah, the Jolly Roger came round. It was
and that
awesome.
actually, it looked exactly like the concept art, where it flew from behind the castle to in front of it, and I was like, okay, they
and it all
good.
Looks so similar to how the original electrical floats looked.
Yeah. But I think the one that got me, that really like brought back the memories, and they did so well, with Elliot, Pete's Dragon.
Yeah. As soon as he started to appear, and I was like, oh my god, they've reproduced Elliot.
And he breathed smoke.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
So the drones actually fire out little pyrotechnics. So there was like mini fireworks and smoke coming out of certain drones. Because you'll notice that when the Jolly Roger came past, it was firing cannons.
Yeah. It was just have to give them that
very emotional watching that. It was like a total nostalgia trip.
Yeah, Disneyland Paris have done good. I think for our year of moaning about them.
I did say that when they do something properly, they really do it properly.
Yeah.
They just need to stop being all or nothing. So they've peaked now. They've peaked now on the 8th of January. That's it.
People who have like obviously heard my rants about Disneyland Paris, which there have been many of this last year. When they do something good, I will shout it from the rooftops, and boy have they done good with this. It's the Marvel drone show was good. This is a whole nother new level.
Yeah,
this is a whole nother new level for them, and now I'm just hoping that everything else they announced for this year lives up to that.
Well, if the rest of the Symphony of Colour stuff that they've announced is going to be on par, because they're supposed to be getting a new parade. I mean, the Dream Shine Brighter parade was one of the best parades that Disney have churned out on a daily basis ever. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
So if they can do that again with this one, then they just need to replace Dreams now.
Yeah.
Because that's old.
It's old, and I can't watch it more than once a trip.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it again.
And the Electrical Sky Parade is the pre-show to Dreams. So after you've seen that, why are you going to wait and watch the fireworks that have been on for the same?
Yeah.
It's the same show that's been on for 10 years now.
The only reason you'd stay is because you can't move to get out.
Yeah, around that.
It's the only reason you'd stay. But yeah, no, Disneyland Paris, you blew my socks off with that, and I can't wait to see it in person.
No, me neither. All I was thinking was I can't wait until we go in when we're going in March to see it.
Yeah,
that might be a watch it every night with their job.
Yeah, because Avengers Power of the Night is gone now.
Yeah, that's on hiatus for a bit, so they might bring that back.
They haven't got anything.
Update it.
They haven't got anything in the studios at the moment as a nighttime show. So
the one thing that I was really pleased about is they didn't add a load of new stuff to it. There was a very short bit at the end, wasn't there, where they had a nod.
They had
some of the newer.
They had the It's a Small World section.
Yeah, which was
and there was a little nod to Encanto, Coco, Brave.
There was a Rapunzel flower.
Tiana. Yeah. So
there was a boot, but wasn't there for Toy Story? There was no Frozen though.
There's no Frozen. But they were just like little icons. They weren't massive bits. Yeah. And it was all done to the It's a Small World song, which was great. I was like, yes. So they kept it very true to the original, which I loved.
Yeah. I love that in Main Street Electrical Parade music.
Yeah. It's like the electrical water pageant.
Yeah.
At Walt Disney World. It's that sort of music, very electrical, obviously. But yeah, it's very distinctive music.
Yeah.
You know, when you hear it, you know exactly where it's from.
Yeah. And it's from a certain
That's what we're going to
era.
have to do. I've just thought of something we have to do. We have to go to the Polly, get food from Captain Cook's,
Mm-hmm.
go sit on the beach and watch the electrical pageant.
Parade. Yeah, because they pipe the music in, don't they?
They do, yes. Yeah, they pipe it in from the beach. So yeah, I've just thought of something. That's what we have to do. So this is our trip planning in progress. You are seeing how we plan things. Random things come into our heads. We go, we have to do this.
And tomorrow afternoon, she will randomly WhatsApp me and go, oh, because she's thought of something else. Won't you?
Oh, like the lounge thing yesterday.
Yes, exactly like the lounge thing yesterday.
Yeah, because I said we needed to try some of the lounges because we can, and we haven't really done the lounges out there, and it's one way of trying food from the restaurants
with us, or a grumpy adult, haven't we? But we're not this time. It's just me and you, so we can do what we like.
We can do what we like. And with the lounges, it's one way of trying the food from the restaurants without having to get a reservation or paying a
restaurant prices.
Restaurant prices. So it started out that I found out that the lounge at the Animal Kingdom Village, Kidani Village, the lounge is attached to Sanaa, which means you can get the bread service. And I love the bread service. And then I was like, oh, what? And I knew there was the Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom. And that's always a nice spot for a rest because you can get a seat outside by the river and watch the floaty boats come.
Floaty boats. Is that the technical description of them?
Well, they're boats, but they're floats. So yeah, the floaty boats. So I thought, well, that's another one, you know, it'd been good to try. And I thought, right, let me see how many lounges there are in Walt Disney World.
And how many lounges did you find, Sam?
Was it 167?
Something like that. Yeah.
There was a lot. Basically, every restaurant pretty much has a lounge. Some hotels have got 2 or 3 lounges, as well as the restaurant lounges. So yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot of lounges.
We could just have a lounge holiday.
Yeah, we did say we'd have to go back and do a lounge one.
Don't bother going to a park. Don't go to a park to go on rides. Go in the lounge.
Yeah. We'll save on park tickets. We'll just go resort hopping around the lounges. But that's when I found out kimonos don't do karaoke every night now.
No, that's really disappointing.
It's just Wednesday to Saturday.
Conferences was when we used to do the conferences. We'd always, but Friday and Saturday night was kimonos night.
Yeah, that's when we first experienced Asahi.
Which we can now get a non-alcoholic version of, which is brilliant.
Yeah, which is good. But yeah, so yeah, that was a completely random thing last night of, oh, I wonder about lounges. Yeah, so
I'm sure there's going to be, she'll watch a video. We'll watch a video on something. And then there'll be I watched a video earlier that had the sci-fi dining theatre, and it got me all remembering how awesome it was. Then Sam reminded me how dark it was in there.
Yeah, it's very dark. The tables aren't wide enough.
But it's so cute.
It is. It's an awesome thing to do. But the tables aren't wide enough on the cars, so you feel like you're eating off your lap. It's very dark, so you can't actually see what you're eating. And I'm one of these people that likes to see what they're eating, and you can't do that. And yeah, it's all right if there's 2 of you because you can eat side by side.
But there was 3 of us. Who was it? Was you in the back?
I was in the back, yeah, because I kept poking Nathan. But yeah, so you can't eat as a 4.
No.
Or as a 3. It's like 2 and 2, but you
have to turn round to speak to the person who's behind you, don't you?
Yeah. But it is a bit weird. It's a great thing to do because it's so unique.
Mm.
But yeah, I wouldn't pay the prices for it now.
Sorry, just yawned.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay the prices for it now, but I think that's me with most of Disney restaurants at the moment. I wouldn't pay the prices for them now.
Yeah, there was lots of things that we had on our list that we might want to do, and then we saw how expensive it had got and then decided not to.
But I think that's why I looked at the lounges. I'm sure that's how I ended up looking at the lounges, because it was like, because what's the Primetime Diner has a lounge.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and so is the Brown Derby. Brown Derby's got a lounge, but the lounge is outside.
Yeah, so you can just go in and have a cake or a drink.
Yeah.
You don't have to order a full meal.
Yeah. So it's
and
one
they
way.
usually do a cut down version of what's on the menu, don't they? Or they do a smaller selection of what's on their main menu.
Yeah, and it's like the Tambu Lounge, which is the one that's connected to Ohana's. They do the pot stickers and the noodles, and so you can get like it's like their the dishes they're known for will be in the lounge. So you can still get like a smaller version of a meal, which is nice, and then you just have picky bits.
Like tapas, Disney tapas.
Disney tapas, yeah.
Where you just have one of these, one of those.
Yeah. It's great. You just go and eat.
So there might be lounge videos when we go as well. We'll see. We'll see how many we end up. We might just end up going for a nose. We might end up eating filth in some of them.
Yeah, because we said we're going to do one day. We're going to resort hop around the monorail, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then, what was that day? Because we said we were going to do. I can't remember.
Hold that.
Was it Super Bowl Sunday? We said we're going to do the monorail.
Yes, because we were going to do those ones. We were going to do the Magic Kingdom ones, or Magic Kingdom area ones.
That's right.
Super Bowl Sunday, and then the other ones.
Do the other ones on Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, so and a lot of the lounges don't open till lunchtime, apart from the ones in the parks do. So Nomad Lounge opens at 10:30.
Why do you want to drink booze at 10:30 in the morning?
Well, some people do.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't. But yeah, so we're going to do the monorail loop, and probably get the boat out to Wilderness Lodge.
Oh yeah.
So, because that's lovely. Yeah, the Wilderness Lodge is beautiful. Yeah, and then come back and then carry on, because we're going to do Magic Kingdom, aren't we, in the afternoon of Super Bowl Sunday?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so that's why we said we'll do the loop before or and after. So yeah, it's going to be because the Grand Floridian's lounge is the Enchanted Rose, now Beauty and the Beast themed. But then Citrico's has a lounge as well, and so is Nikosi's, which is obviously their two of their three big restaurants.
We're not going to get to many lounges. We'll walk past and you'll go, "That's a lounge. That's a lounge."
I will be. I'll be pointing them all out. Going, "That's a lounge. That's a lounge. Oh, that's not a lounge."
We stopped and had a beverage or a snack in every one. We'd never get round everywhere.
A beverage.
Yeah. So when we do the 4-part challenge, I can't remember what we said we were just going to do.
Right, the 4-part challenge we have got to do. I know there's a snack on there.
Obviously, that was the first thing you put on there.
It was snack. There's so many snacks in Disney though. Yeah, and they're not all cake. No, they're not all cake. We can have corn dog nuggets.
Oh God.
Cheeseburger spring roll.
I don't have my waffle fries anymore.
I know. Right, so the 4 things we have to do in each park is a snack, a photo pass photo, meet a character,
which could be meet a character and do a photo pass photo in one, which is good.
I reckon we should do the icon photo. And
Oh,
then
okay.
character.
And then do a character. Okay.
Yes. Don't try and sneak me.
Sorry.
Especially now we haven't got the thing of the time
Park
constraint
hopping.
of
Yeah, we can.
park hopping. We can park hop at whatever time now.
So we're going to end up in either Epcot or
So we're going
MK
to end
as
up
the
in
last
Magic
one.
Kingdom. Yeah, Magic.
Yeah.
So we said we're going to do Animal Kingdom because it's the furthest one out.
Mhm.
Then Hollywood Studios, then Epcot, then Magic Kingdom to end for the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a snack, photo pass, icon photo pass, meet a character, and a press penny.
Yeah. And if we've got time,
And if
do
we've
a
got
ride.
time, we'll do a ride. Yeah, depending on wait times. So we might end up doing, I don't know, Triceratops 12.
That's not there anymore.
Yeah. Oh, see us on the kiddies' rides because they're the lowest wait times. But yeah, so yeah, that's the things we're going to do for our 4-park challenge, which will be great. I'm not going to make you go on the Skyliner because we could then also do like every form of Disney transport, but it'd mean you're going on a Skyliner.
Well, aren't I going to have to go on it at some point to get from one resort to another? Because isn't that the quickest way?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's now the quickest way to get out to like Caribbean Beach and.
I love the Caribbean Beach. It's my favourite hotel.
Yeah, because the Caribbean Beach is like the central changing hub sort of thing. So if you're going from like Epcot to Hollywood Studios, you go via Caribbean Beach. You go out and back again.
This play all the songs on steel drums. It's awesome.
I had that at Discovery Cove on Christmas Day, playing Christmas songs on steel drums. It was very strange. It was also strange having Christmas Day in 84 degrees weather as well, but yeah, it was very strange. You're frozen.
I haven't frozen. I'm still
Oh,
here.
You had frozen. You were like,
don't you swear at me and say the F word.
No, you were like, that was it. So yeah, that's everything I think that we've discussed in the last week and changed and added to.
3 weeks to go.
3 weeks to go, 21 days. Well, 20 days and we'll be at Gatwick.
Oh yes, because we're going to Gatwick the day before.
Going to Gatwick the day before.
Yeah.
So we can make the most of the lounge.
Oh yeah, because you love a lounge, so we're going to the lounge at the airport as well, aren't we?
Yes, we are going to the lounge at the airport as well. So yeah, 21 days till we fly.
Yeah. And although we've got pretty much 2 weeks in Orlando, it doesn't feel like long enough. So I have no idea how we were ever going to cope when we said we were going to go for 7 days.
Yeah, I don't know how we'd have done it in 7 days.
There's no way we would have done it in 7 days.
No, we wouldn't have done it in 7 days. 13 days doesn't seem long enough.
No, it isn't.
You know, with everything we want to try and do, and yeah, 13 days doesn't seem long enough. But then I said that with the shorter park hours, it does make it easier to eat out on iDrive.
Yeah.
And eat at Disney Springs
and to do things outside the park in the evenings.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
Is it wrong that one of the things I'm really looking forward to is going to watch the WDWNC being recorded?
No, because I think you are like Tom Corley's biggest fangirl.
No, I'm not. You are Tom Corliss. I don't know what you're going on about. He went on I can't remember what I was watching the other day, but he went on a right left field rant about something, and I just was watching it, and I just went, "Hi, Sam," because he was going off on one, and I'm like, I think it was when I was watching them record they did the podcast, the Universal versus Disney, is this Universal overtaking Disney or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He went right off on one, and Eric was just sitting there like with his head in his hands, like while he was going. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm like, oh, it's you ranting about Disneyland Paris. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, I haven't ranted about them tonight. I've been singing their praises. They've done something right. I've not holding that much hope for the rest of the year. They've started strong, but
they have started strong. We'll see. There's, but you know, as we said, things are on the turn, aren't they?
You
Because,
can live in hope.
Well, there's been a lot of visits from Josh and
yeah, and I mean the company that do the drone show for Disneyland Paris have just opened an office in Florida.
Yes.
So it looks like the drones could be coming to.
And there is also rumours that Universal are in some kind of drone show as well.
Yeah. So it's I said I just can't get over it. It's an amazing show, and I can't wait to see it in person. And I'll probably be blubbing.
I was bawling watching it. I think because it was just so. It was just like being back watching the electrical parade on Main Street.
Yeah, it was. It was amazing. And I said we'd seen it at both Walt Disney World and at Disneyland Paris. And yeah, I mean, I think you actually got to see it the first time you were at Disneyland Paris, because we came out of Inventions and it was just starting on Main Street. It just started,
yeah. It was the first time when we went in November 2010.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was very emotional.
Yeah,
it was a very emotional watch, and I think I think I sat there with like the face of a 5-year-old, just like sat with my mouth open. Going,
I would have liked to have seen that. That's probably one of the only 5 times ever you've been speechless.
Yeah, there's not many times I'm speechless. But no, hats off to Disneyland Paris. You've done good. It's amazing. I just don't. I want to be pleasantly surprised this year at Disneyland Paris.
They might surprise.
I hope so. I hope they surprise me. I want to be surprised. I want to, sing their praises and tell people how wonderful our home park is. I just haven't been able to do that recently. So.
We'll see.
We'll see. You can live in hope, as they say.
Yep. Right.
That's it.
For now.
Oh,
you know what time it is, don't you?
It's that time, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yep.
Right. So if you've enjoyed our late night ramblings, then please give this video a like, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to be notified of when we upload new content, and remember, we've got 21 days until our Disney Universal return.
There could be another video momentarily.
But anyway, if you want to be notified of any new content, don't forget.
I'm holding like this because hopefully the bell will be picked up by my microphone. If not, I'll have to overdub it.
Then don't forget to ring the notification bell.
Oh no, hang on. That's better. It's very stunted. Nobody wants a stunted bell. I'm surprised that my daughter is not going from her bedroom. That bloody bell again.
I'm surprised that bell short on YouTube is still getting views.
Yeah. Had over 2,000 views now, hasn't it?
I know. Yes, it has.
Who knew that the bell would be so popular?
And please just click the subscribe button.
Yeah. Although I don't know why anybody enjoys watching our madness, but thanks for supporting our craziness.
I'll see you all soon. Bye.
I've broken her. She's flapping. She's gone.